Ashnaz Dubata, Ashnaz Gimbatu, Ashnaz Drakata, Abuzu Ishikrim Patu.
The Witch-King of Angmar, the leader of the Nazgûl, stands as one of the most terrifying figures in Middle-earth's history. His origins are shrouded in mystery. He was once a king of men, but his true identity has been lost to legend. Today, we unravel the dark history of the Witch-King, from his mysterious beginnings to his rise as the Lord of the Nazgûl, exploring hints about his origins and his brutal reign over Angmar. Long before he became the Witch King, he was a mortal ruler, a king of men. Tolkien never reveals his true identity, but some speculate that he may have been one of the Black Númenóreans, a powerful and ambitious people who descended from Númenor and often aligned with Sauron. Sauron gifted him one of the 9 rings of power, designed to corrupt men and bring them under his influence. With time, he fell under the ring's spell. His life extended unnaturally, yet his spirit became enslaved. He lost his identity and took on the form of a wraith, the Witch-King of Angmar. Who was the Witch King? Some theorize that he could have been one of the Black Númenóreans, an offshoot of Númenórean culture that sided with Sauron after the fall of Númenor. Others suggest he was once a great lord in the East, known for his military prowess and lust for power, making him vulnerable to Sauron's influence. Tolkien left few hints, adding to the mystery surrounding the Witch King. All we know is that he was the mightiest of the 9, fully embracing the dark powers granted to him by Sauron. Under Sauron's orders, the Witch King established his kingdom in the frozen wastelands of the north, founding the realm of Angmar. From here, he waged war against the nearby kingdom of Arnor, a once great Númenórean kingdom now weakened by internal strife. Angmar became a dark land filled with orcs, trolls, and evil men who followed the Witch King's commands. His purpose was clear: to destroy Arnor, Sauron's greatest enemy in the north, and secure dominance over Middle-earth. The Witch King's campaigns against Arnor were brutal and relentless. He exploited every weakness, tearing the kingdom apart over centuries. His forces attacked towns and cities, destroyed fortresses, and spread terror across the land. In battle, the Witch King wielded dark sorcery, making him nearly unstoppable. Arnor's rulers, the line of Isildur, struggled to hold their lands together, but one by one, Arnor's realms fell, until only a remnant remained. The Witch King's armies were on the verge of victory, and his dark shadow loomed over the north. Despite his power, the Witch King's reign in Angmar came to an end. The combined forces of Gondor and Rivendell, led by Prince Arnor and Glorfindel, marched against him, determined to end his terror. In a fierce battle, Angmar's forces were crushed, and the Witch King's fortress was destroyed. In a final confrontation, Glorfindel prophesied that the Witch King would not fall by the hand of any man, a warning that foreshadowed his ultimate fate. While some believe the Witch King retreated to Mordor, other legends suggest a different fate. It's said that the men of the North captured and defeated him, sealing his body within a deep tomb in the high fells of Rudor. This region, shrouded in shadow and mystery, was chosen to imprison him due to its remote, desolate location. The tomb was meant to contain his dark spirit, preventing him from ever returning to power. However, the hold over him was not eternal. Over time, his spirit began to stir, and he eventually escaped, reuniting with the Nazgûl in Mordor as he awaited Sauron's call. Witch-King returned to Mordor, where he and the other Nazgûl awaited the return of Sauron. With his dark powers and loyalty to the Dark Lord intact, he became the Lord of the Nazgûl. The Witch-King helped rebuild Sauron's armies and fortresses, spreading fear across Middle-earth. Under his command, the Nazgûl terrorized those who defied Sauron, ensuring that no region could resist the dark influence of Mordor. The Witch-King played a critical role in the War of the Ring. Tasked with retrieving the One Ring, he and the other Nazgûl pursued Frodo relentlessly. In one of his most sinister acts, the Witch-King of Angmar attacked Frodo Baggins and company of hobbits at Weathertop, piercing him with a Morgul blade. This enchanted weapon was designed not just to harm, but to corrupt, leaving a shard that would slowly drive its victim into the shadow world. The pain of the wound was so intense that Frodo could barely move, and the effects lingered throughout his life, a permanent reminder of the Witch-King's dark power. Only Elrond's healing in Rivendell saved Frodo from becoming a wraith like the Nazgûl. Later, he commanded Sauron's armies in the Battle of the Pelennor Fields, breaking the gates of Minas Tirith and nearly claiming victory for Mordor. During the siege of Minas Tirith, the Witch-King confronted Gandalf the White in one of the most intense displays of his power. Mounted on his fell beast, he raised his sword, imbued with dark magic, and shattered Gandalf's staff, leaving the powerful wizard momentarily defenseless. This act was a testament to the Witch-King's elevated power as the Lord of the Nazgûl, showcasing his supremacy as Sauron's greatest servant, and proving that even Gandalf could be shaken in his presence. But in his final duel, Glorfindel's prophecy came true. He was defeated not by a man, but by Éowyn, a woman of Rohan, with aid from Merry the Hobbit. In this final stand, the Witch-King met his doom, ending his centuries-long reign of terror. The Witch-King's fall marked the end of the Nazgûl, but his legacy remains a dark reminder of Sauron's influence and the perils of ambition. Once a proud king, he became the ultimate symbol of corruption, bound forever to One Ring and Sauron.